places that you never been before. Oh, we're gonna have a good time. Whoa, tonight. We're gonna boogie woogie, baby. Underneath the scarlet lights. My knees start to quaking. All I do is think about the love we will be making. Oh, we're gonna have a good time. Whoa, tonight. We're gonna boogie woogie, baby. Underneath the scarlet lights.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome, welcome, welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we grow up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995. Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the morning show.
Can you try that one again?
Wait, there's something red on my cup.
Red on your cup?
Yeah.
What's red on your cup?
I don't know. Who made this coffee?
Me.
There's red stuff on this coffee.
On the coffee or the
yes,
cup?
The cup. What is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's my lipstick on my finger.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's
not.
Welcome
to the morning club. How are you all doing
Does it
today?
match my shade? On my lips?
Oh, I don't want to tell you what it matches, but it ain't good. I gotta have a cup of coffee.
Morning. Happy Tuesday to you. We're actually up and out a little bit early. We got things to do, places to go. I'm excited. We're getting to head over to one of our local universities to meet some students, some potential new producers, which is exciting.
Why?
It's always exciting to bring in new people.
I know more.
We need more. Yeah. Train them and teach them.
They drive me insane.
Although there's two schools of thought. One is it just easier to do it yourself? Or two is, do we actually teach, let them learn and grow in the industry?
No, learning is, fundamental.
Is it? That's
Yeah.
reading. How? Don't you remember that on PBS? Reading is fundamental.
I only had one swig of coffee. It's all fundamental.
You wouldn't even start until you had coffee.
That's right.
Didn't you have coffee this morning at home?
That doesn't count. There's a different world when you come in here. Which brings me to today's theme.
Which is? I'm afraid to ask.
You ever get up in the morning and say, today's going to be the best day of your life?
Until
And you're going to start it now.
until you read your emails?
No, I don't care about that.
Until what?
There is no until.
Oh, I'm waiting for the but.
There's no but.
Really?
No.
You're going to be positive today?
I'm going to be positively positive.
Really? Because I'm waiting for the shoe
Well,
to
first
drop.
of all, you haven't been very positive. This is for you.
Thank you very much.
So stop being so negative.
So follow us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Like our page, send a comment below, and be entered to win this beautiful merch basket. We've got cookie dough, Brooklyn Serenity, Tranquility, our coffee, and then a heat-changing temperature mug that says the Brooklyn Cafe Show. And I think you told me you're going to be putting in 2 movie tickets.
Yes, 2 movie tickets. And people told me they want 2 cups, not 1. Nobody gives away a cup.
So
You
we
gotta
can
give away-
do.
Look
We
who's
can
in
do.
that
We can
house.
give away 2 cups. Follow us on
Lone Ranger's
Instagram,
here.
TikTok, and comment on this post to be entered in the drawing.
There has to be a second cup.
We can put a second cup in there.
All right.
So
And do you
should
know-
never drink alone.
This tea has this gizmo here. I don't even know what you call it. The
It's
silver thing.
it's like a diffuser. So you put the tea in there, it steeps it. Morning.
Morning.
She's like, wow, you guys are actually working early.
I actually.
Sorry, I was taking a quiz.
It's all good.
Did you pass?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
93.
Actually,
Congratulations.
actually, I used your mug. I rinsed out and used your mug yesterday because I was in that
Oh,
frame
okay.
of mind. And I sat there in front of a person and I kept going like this to them. They didn't get it.
Oh.
I think that's our new tag. Never drink alone. But it could be with our coffee.
Right.
Boom.
Oh, that would
How
be
you like
cute.
that?
Yeah, that is cute.
What?
Never drink alone. It's our new commercial. And then you can like click our coffee mugs because you should never drink coffee alone. And if you are drinking coffee alone, give us a call and have a second cup of coffee with us right here at the studio.
I want to thank Judy. Yesterday, she has become one of our #1 fans. Judy, why don't you call in so you can enter to get this
Which
thing?
Judy?
Don't ask. I don't know. Her name is Judy. Judy was in the studio the other day.
Judy Romanoff.
Yes!
Nice! Coach Judy. I have to actually email her back
Coach
about
Judy.
talking about doing a show on single parenting.
Yes. And I'm going to do a show on becoming single again. Divorce parenting.
Well, that's the kind of show that's going to be.
Like I said, I'm going to be positive. And if you're calling
He
us in the
lasted
winner-
about, I don't know,
That was
7 minutes. That was
positive.
pretty good.
That was positive.
That
was
was
positive.
not bad. That was longer than
positive.
we've gone in a long time.
That was positive. Positive sometimes hurts.
Is that what it is?
You ever seen J-Lo when she punched that guy in the face and he went down? And she said sometimes love hurts. Well,
So I've been watching the commercial. They've got all the Super Bowl commercials are out again playing. So I saw the Dunkin' Donuts commercial,
yes, the Dunkings.
the Dunkings. So at the end of the commercial, it's really just a commercial for celebrities, honestly,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's like pretty people and rich pretty people. At the end, there is an iced coffee with 3, which is kind of a cool thing. You know how they take the pina coladas or they take the Bloody Marys and they put food at the end? They took the iced coffee and got 3 munchkins on the straw. So that was kind of cool. It's like a meal all in one.
Yeah.
That I like.
You
So at
didn't
least there was
see-
some branding
You didn't
in that.
see the backup to the commercial?
Which backup?
So they have Brady and I can't remember the other actor's name.
Matt Damon?
Him and then her husband. You know,
Yes.
J-Lo's husband, whatever his name
Oh,
is.
Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck. Affleck.
He
Those
said
two.
Affleck, and I said the duck. I'm like, Affleck? He's like, no, Ben
I always
Affleck.
say Affleck.
So Ben,
Affleck?
Damien, and Brady are in the second sequel to the commercial, and they're throwing a football through a tire from, I don't know, 20 feet or 20 yards or whatever it is. It's far. And the other 2 guys, the 2 nincompoops, can't do it. So they said to Brady, come on, you're the GOAT, let's see you do it. So Brady hits 11 in a row. Zoom, 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 right through the little hole.
Isn't it amazing how some people can be so talented and so successful?
His
And they just
hands
get
are
more
the
talented
size
and
of
more
this
successful.
table.
Yeah.
He has good control of the ball.
Especially at his age, too. Like, not like saying that he isn't capable, but like, usually when
What's
you get
wrong with his
older.
age?
No, I'm just saying.
How old
Usually
is he,
when you
40?
get older, like
You mean you think I can't throw a tie to
something
a?
that you're usually really good at starts to like decrease.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you, nothing decreases. It only increases.
goodness.
And today you're gonna see the raft of Frederico.
Speaking of decreases, I saw a commercial this morning for the bent carrot for Peyronie's disease for men. They actually use a bent carrot as a visual on this commercial.
What the hell are you? What is
I've
that?
seen that.
And I can't believe,
What is that?
No, yeah.
well, think about for men and a bent
Why would
carrot.
you
What
use
could it be?
carrot?
And it's been.
It's like bent.
What the hell is wrong with you?
It's a commercial for Peyronie's disease.
yeah.
And
What
if you
does that have to do with what we're talking about? You want to call me a Pyrone?
no
Are
commercials.
you a Pyrone?
Commercials
You a
in
crooked
general.
woman yet?
Can you believe they actually have a commercial?
Yeah,
called
it's wild.
And the website's called bentcarrot.com.
You know, that is really, really not cool. That commercial just
You're getting a little
hurts.
defensive, Freddie.
No, it's like I saw a commercial, Dawn, for breastises that are uneven.
Did you see, actually, did you, on SNL, they did a skit last
Fucking
week
watermelon.
on the tampon farm.
Wait,
Did you
wait a
guys
minute,
see
what did she
SNL?
say?
No.
What did she say?
I was trying to like think of another one instead of the bent carrot. I said the crooked watermelon.
Crooked watermelon.
Women, apparently, the breast over the heart is larger and higher than the one.
You
on
made
the
that
other
up.
side. Look it up.
Honestly, I kind of believe
though.
it. I kind of believe
You think
that.
your left is bigger and higher than your right?
Yes.
I do.
If you're sitting at home, go to the mirror and take a look and call in and let
Again,
me
that's gotta
know
be
where
un-
your breast is.
It's got to be under the age of 50 again. Your breastises.
Breastises.
That's going to be your TikTok of the day.
That's how that carrot thing. Now you know how it feels.
the bent carrot.
Ain't cool. It ain't cool.
already sweating.
So guys are gonna be looking at women and saying, "I like your shirt."
Yeah, which was
They already do that.
I know.
Well, now we have an excuse.
We heard the segment yesterday. Men don't really care about the size or the location.
Guys.
Do you think men actually look at that? Really? It makes a difference?
I didn't
It's
want-
not like
I didn't
beauty
want-
from within?
I didn't want
It's a
to.
contributing
No,
factor.
I didn't want to say nothing, but breast inflection, induction, whatever the hell, enhancement is numero uno because men like it. Women like it. Everybody
But don't
likes
you
it.
get to the point where it just doesn't matter
Yes,
anymore?
it does never.
You never get to that
Never,
point?
because those bad boys, it's like Jordan sneakers. You can pump them up.
Oh my
That and
He
Yeah.
started canceling himself.
They make that for
yourself.
men also, by the way.
Really?
You can
Yes.
do like a pumping
A pump.
implant.
No.
I knew a guy who had one,
Yeah.
and it popped.
That is crazy.
I went to the doctor. He had a boop in
Can you imagine if like it pumped up and then you couldn't unpump it or something? I don't know. It's problematic.
No, it has a valve.
See, but if you look on social media, no one has issues. Everyone's implants are perfect. Everyone's body is perfect. Their sex life is perfect. No one's got issues. There's hims, there's hers.
Where do
there's-
you see that? That's
Where do you
true.
not see that?
All I see on social media is my dog. I gotta take him to take a crap.
No, you got other stuff on social media.
And then that's what I'm saying. I support
Yeah.
the Better Breastises Association.
So yesterday I was hanging out with my friends, and I saw my Snapchat get like a one notification, and I was like, "What the heck?" So I looked at my Snapchat, and I was like, "I have a new friend request."
What's
It is, and I was like, "I'm not letting him see any more of my social media, so he can make fun."
Wow.
First of all, let me tell you something. You went on Snapchat and it popped up on my screen. It
Do you even have Snapchat?
me?
You.
Yeah.
Why?
Cause I'm snappy, baby. I'm
You
snappy.
you're like the creepy guy that people are like.
Said he was
Imagine if he walks around like an overcoat. If you were in New York with an overcoat and your phone, people would be like kind of shady.
You want me to start wearing an overcoat?
No,
I can
they
start.
really think you're.
And then I have a string. It says pull my string.
It wasn't creepy, but I just started laughing so hard, and I was like, "He has so many of my social medias already."
He's everywhere.
I don't understand why it shows up on my phone. It showed up in my email.
Yeah, if you
Because I'm your contact.
It showed up
It'll,
in my
like, recommend
email,
you.
so I hit it and I said, "Oh, look at that! It's
One of
not
my
me. You, there's a few."
professors added me on Snapchat, and I was
Yeah,
like,
that was weird.
I was like, no. Why?
All right, so what's the fine line on adding people in your workplace to social media? Do you or don't you?
You get
I
to.
do.
I feel like-
I was just laughing because it was him.
Yeah, I feel
But like
it
if
doesn't really
like you
matter.
guys come up on our social media, do we follow you or is it like don't?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyone that doesn't want to follow, like, their employer is hiding something.
Yeah. For me though, Snapchat's a little different though, because I feel like on Snapchat you share more of your life. So it's like if
What's your Snapchat number?
my number on Snapchat.
I
Handle.
don't know how it works.
Handle.
But like I just
Name.
feel like that is something like if you don't want your employers to see, then you wouldn't add them on Snapchat. But like Instagram, Facebook,
First
Twitter, I don't think it really
what
matters.
you do on your snappies and your crappies and all that other crap is your business. I do it to bother her because she's
Right.
always bothering me.
Right.
So I'm looking to see, like when she said, "Oh, I can't study.
I'm just living my life,
I
and
need-
you're making fun of me.
I need ice
posted
ice on my
stuff.
face to study." So I said, I ran to the refrigerator.
Right.
I put ice in my face to see if I could learn more.
Yeah,
I
that
said,
was
"This
pretty
doesn't work."
funny.
Well, Abby said she ran her face under cold water the other
Yeah.
day.
Yesterday,
Well, because of your influentials.
My influentials.
I'd never had to do that before, but last night I slept well.
Yeah.
Where you put ice on your face?
Yesterday yesterday I woke up at like 3 a.m.
You were hungover.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
That as well. But I woke up at like 3 a.m. having to go to the bathroom, and I was like, I need water now. And then I like get back in bed, and I couldn't fall back asleep till like 6 a.m. So I just did not sleep well the other night. So when my alarm went off to come here, I was like, oh, I need to like put cold water on my face. I've never had to do that before. So that was.
I heard
wild.
that you are a party animal,
By who?
but I can't tell you who
Who said
because she'll
that?
get mad at me if I tell you.
I did not say that.
I never said you did.
You pointed at her! You pointed at her!
She'll get mad at me.
You know, you don't know how to do a bit.
Here.
And she would never know if you would have said nothing. I wasn't her. Somebody told me that you're a
If
party
it was
animal.
her, she would be not correct, but I mean, she wouldn't be lying.
I mean, like, I
Hey,
see
what-
you in some party
What's a
elements.
party animal under your generation?
I'm not like out here
I'm
going insane, but I'm in college and in my 20s, I'm gonna go have fun on the weekend.
That's what I heard.
I love that.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't consider
Why would
you
I
a party
waste?
animal.
Right? Why would
Well,
I
but
waste
why would
my
you
time?
be
Like, I'm gonna go have fun.
You
a
should.
party animal? Doesn't mean that you loosey goosey. A party animal means you like to have fun. I
See,
was
to
a
me,
party animal.
Party animal to
Oh,
me
no.
is like
we have no
negative.
doubt about
Oh,
that
not
one.
a
feel like it's a
negative. I
negative
mean the
one.
positive party animal.
No, yeah, I'm a lot of fun.
That's
So,
right.
I'm a
I
delight.
didn't say nothing. She
I'm a
said.
delight.
But I agree. You.
I have a shirt that says that.
I need that.
What's it saying?
I'm a delight.
That's what I need. No, but yeah, I'm in college. I'm gonna go.
That's right. You go be you.
Right. So.
Just like you were.
Whoever said that.
It wasn't me.
Somebody said it. Somebody
Morning.
told me, and I said, "So what?" And I said,
Yeah.
"That's because you don't got to."
There's another person here who's more of a party animal than me, but I won't say names.
Well, it's not Josh.
Is it
No,
Josh?
it's definitely
It's definitely not Josh.
Let's keep it a secret. Tell me who it is.
It's not like anyone you would even.
Do we know her?
It's no one that you would know,
she
but
works here. But
Is it a girl?
yeah, I said she.
So it's got to be soprano.
So I'm not gonna. I'm
has
not
to
gonna.
be.
Someone who's not me.
I'm not gonna say their person's name because like I don't want them to think I'm
I
saying
mean,
a
it's
bad
just
thing
they
about
work in
them.
the studio, but they're not necessarily in this room.
Oh, they're not here.
Oh,
It's got to be.
Kennedy.
It's got to be the Indians.
no, maybe it's Kennedy.
Pikachu. Kennedy.
She's
Kennedy.
quiet yet
There's something
deadly.
wrong with Kennedy. There's hidden agenda with Kennedy.
Yep.
She hides truth behind her eyes. I can see it. They should look like this, so you can't see it.
Ever wonder what's going on in people's mind? Like, you can actually look in there and think, what is it? Men, it's like the Roman Empire or sports.
Back to that. The
know,
Roman
women-
Empire.
Women, there'd be a
That would
whole
be fun
agenda
instead
in
of
our
a
head
party.
if you ever look. Men, probably not. Do you
Men
have
have
agendas
a-
in your head during the day?
You should hear what they're talking about. You know
He
that.
goes,
You know that carrot that's bent like that. You know what that's called? A piranha.
Peyronie's disease.
That stuff. You know what that is?
He's too young.
That's what I'm saying. It don't matter. You can have it at birth.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Peyronie's means you swing to the left or you swing to the right. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you asked Josh if he had a bent carrot, and I was like, oh, he did
No,
not
ask
just
Josh
say
if he
that.
has an agenda in his head like we all do as
Did
girls.
you just ask Josh if he has a big carrot?
I thought you did. I thought when he walked in, you said, do you have?
He might have. He might have asked him
That's
that.
I was like,
That's a Freudian slip over there. So I said to them, yeah, it's like a guy, this report came out that the breastises is one side higher than the others, like John
Breastises.
And she,
It's the same thing for the guy breastises.
we didn't have to do that. We already have the piranha, you know what I'm saying? We're messed up on the top, or we're messed up on the bottom. What the hell?
But not on social
Struggle.
media. On social media, everyone's perfect.
Now, is it true that when you... I got a problem.
Which problem?
Somebody's calling me. Is it true that in life, when you first meet a person, you ask them some very personal questions? How many people have you slept with? Have you slept with people? Do you have a disease? STD?
That's abrupt, right? Unless you're like
immediate.
You
I
don't
don't
ask?
think you guys do that on, right?
No.
In the day, that was a thing because HIV was rampant and they used to say.
Okay, that's valid.
before you sleep with
but-
someone, yeah.
I feel like
but
it's
if you're
better to be like, are you having safe sex?
Are you? If you're at
But do you
Applebee's
ask
on the
that?
first date, you're not gonna be like, how many people have you slept with?
Well, you do at Applebee's. You do it between dinner and dessert. You know, you say,
Okay.
"Listen, by the way, now
Well,
that you're
if
paying."
you think the date's going that way, then I guess.
Yeah, like if
So
you're,
you would ask? Is it pertinent information?
If I knew if they wouldn't get offended, I guess. I don't know.
If you guys are doing a speed
'Cause if
dating
someone asked
event,
me that, I'd be like,
if you had 3 minutes at a speed dating,
What are the 3 questions you ask?
right?
oh wow.
I
their
see that.
question, and then that's probably all the time we'll have.
I would ask them, do they know how to cook?
That's
Do they have a job?
that.
And where do they see themselves in 5 years?
What are they going for?
there
A
you go.
job or they're going for a date? Oh,
well,
Mr.
I don't
Employer.
know if I'm about to date a broke man.
Right.
You wouldn't date a broke man? What kind of
It
piranha are
depends.
you?
What if maybe he has
If
potential?
he's
But what
broke
happened
but
to
has
love?
goals, then yeah. But if he's broke and like clearly doesn't know, then I'm like, we gotta work
But
on
what
this.
happened to the love?
We gotta work on this.
There's no love in your
There's
relationship.
no love
Well,
if you're
if I
broke and you
just-
got no goals.
Yeah, if I just met him though, then of course I don't love him, so I don't care. So I'm like, okay, if he doesn't have any goals, then why am I wasting my
You
time?
gotta have goals and aspirations, otherwise.
Right.
So you ask a guy if he has a job?
Yeah, like, do you have a job? And if they say no, I'm like, okay, well, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I'm getting
What do you
one.
want to do? Like, what do you
Getting one.
Then
What if he
that's
has a sense of humor, he has good looks, but he's just a
Then-
broke person?
Exactly. Like, I'll weigh the, I'll try the choices.
So you would date a broke guy?
I said I would consider it. I would weigh the pros and
I
do you
once
think? Should we
dated a
date a
broke
broke-
guy. He took
Would
me
you
out for
date a
hot
broke
dogs.
girl?
No.
No.
Right.
Joshua.
What?
Only if they have clear goals and like I can tell that they're
If
try-
they had
they're
clear
working
goals, they
towards-
wouldn't be broke.
But if they don't get somewhere after a while, I'm like, okay,
But
It's
at
not
their
working.
age,
right.
everyone's in
Right
school.
now,
They're
it
just
doesn't
starting
really
to
matter.
work. There's no
No,
really
no,
financial
no.
stability right
Got
now.
it.
Broke is
And a
like
boat.
And a
broke.
boat.
You have a boat too, your guy?
My boyfriend has a boat.
Or Ken came with a boat.
Hurricane came with the boat.
Wow.
So
You
therefore,
know, there
I'm
ain't
not
no
dating,
Ken without
I'm
a
not dating
Barbie.
broke guy.
So then you look at the financial aspirations before you do the loving aspirations.
Yeah.
Which
No.
is the way it should be.
I mean, when I met him, I wasn't thinking about his money.
Did you ask him?
Well,
have a
I
boat?
said,
You have
"Is
a car? You have
I
a job?"
said, is this your boat? And he said, yeah. And I was like,
Can I see the
Jack
pink
Sting.
sheets? Can I see the sheet showing that it's your boat? Can I?
Right, show me the paperwork.
Can I ask him?
How does he afford a boat?
Well, so he like
That's
pays
some
all
real
the
questions.
fees and like the boat, like the dock stuff, blah blah blah. I don't know, but it was his dad's boat originally.
Oh, okay.
But it is his boat now. But
And
he
he's
works-
working?
He works for like a boat company.
So there's family money.
Yeah.
That's always good too.
no, yeah.
The
So he's a
trust fund
fisherman.
His
situation
dad
is
has
good.
other boats.
Does he fish?
His dad
Yeah.
has boats, which
Yeah.
means his dad
He
has.
does your boyfriend have sisters and brothers like
He
that?
has 2 brothers
How old
and
are
and a half brother.
Are they single? A half a brother?
Are they
How do you
single?
get a half?
How
His
old are
older
they?
brother is in a long-term relationship, but his younger brother, which is only like a year younger than him, he is single.
How old is younger?
20. Well, he's turning 21 in March as well,
they? And here's your friend that just turned 21.
right?
You never know.
Right.
And he's got a boat.
No, because this one likes to bear
got a
them
boat.
up.
He doesn't like
Jen-
that one though.
Oh.
So it's they're
No
not all the
thing.
same. They're not carbon copies of each other.
You never know.
Genuinely, if I had 3 questions, I would ask the bear question, and then I would ask if they've seen Talladega Nights and if they like it.
That's a valid one.
And if
Why?
they tell me everything they need to, everything I need
It
to know.
shows they have a sense of humor.
Yeah. So
What if
bear
they tell you no, I
question,
never saw it?
Or
we're done.
or
it's
if it-
over.
or like
if you're not
Napoleon-
willing to watch it.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite's another good one. But
Also, they have to like movies and TV shows.
right, The bear question will show me their humility, if they're like too big for their own britches, or if they're like.
Tell us the bear
realistic.
question again.
Realistically, if a bear was coming at you full speed ahead, do you think you could fight it off?
No, who the hell want to?
That's the right answer. But
They gotta make believe you're dead.
you have to. So if they say absolutely, they're goners. I stop talking to them immediately.
What would
If
you do?
they say
I tried to hug the bear.
no,
That is crazy.
You're gonna hug the bear. You're also gonna be lunch. Just to let you know.
Right.
if they say no, it means they're pessimistic. If they say I will try, but realistically I won't win, or like something along those words, those are the ones you go for. And if they say what kind of bear, it means they have nature knowledge.
Nature knowledge.
Wow.
They could survive a famine.
They could survive a famine.
I would turn around and say, "What medications are you on?"
But then I would follow it up with, have you ever seen Talladega Nights? And if they say no, I say, would you be willing to watch
Why
it?
would you want to watch such a silly
That's
movie?
my favorite movie.
It's silly.
It means we have the same sense of humor. And
No,
if
your
someone
sense of
doesn't have
humor
the
is
same
way
sense of humor as
above
me, I can't do
that.
it.
Your sense of humor is way above Talladega Nights. If you don't win, second place is last or losing.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Running
It's
around in
like
his
the
underwear.
base level of humor.
Yeah, I think that is
The
the best
basement level of
movie
humor, I agree.
ever.
The basement.
Like if you're at least a little bit funny, you like that movie.
So you like funny people, funny guys.
Yeah, I do like funny people.
So that's more important
I've
than the
never
JOB.
dated someone that isn't funny because I don't want to be the funny one. I want
Right.
if I'm hanging out with my boyfriend, I want to relax and I want them to make me laugh. I don't want to be the one that's
That's a good
over here
attitude.
cracking jokes.
That's a
But
good
it's gotta be a
attitude.
good half and half.
Right,
Like,
because then
both of
there's
us have to be
because
funny.
you already have some friends where you're like, okay, I'm the funny one in this group situation.
I think
You're the funny
I
one.
think I discovered the reason I've been divorced twice.
Because she wasn't funny.
You didn't
Because they're not
have to-
funny.
Because they weren't funny.
Right, you don't get to relax. You want them to crack a joke.
You, Mr. Funny Man.
What would be your three questions? Speed dating.
What type of music do you like?
I think Nicole's funny.
What movies do you like? And then your career future, I guess. If they give me action movies and pop music, they're gone.
Really?
I
Yeah.
something.
No, what movies you want?
I want
Anime.
Cult, no, I want cult
Cartoons.
classics, horror films. Just I don't know.
And music, no pop. It's got to be.
No pop. Rock and roll. I don't know. Yeah. If you can give me, if a girl like our age gives us like 70s music, gone.
So if you went out with Baxton, he told you Broadway, he'd be like
Yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah.
Just random thoughts if he went out with Baxton.
I gotta shave him, put a wig on him.
Oh, don't say that. We'll get canceled again.
Baxton. What would be your three questions?
You know, I'm thinking, I know I'm divorced. I never had three questions.
Now
I didn't
people are
do
doing
that.
speed. You got 3 minutes and you go around the room. You got 3 questions to answer.
I would just tell the person, isn't this the stupidest thing we've ever done?
Right.
We're sitting here looking at each other for 3 minutes. You want to get a cup of coffee afterwards, and if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. I'm not going to waste my time with 3 questions. Listen, I'm going to be 62. You think I got that much life left?
You got a lot of life left.
No, by the time that she answers, I'll probably be 65. No. Gotta move.
It's like the Golden Bachelor. You got everyone over the age of what, 70?
What?
In the Golden Bachelor? How
Who
much
the hell wants
time?
to be on that show?
Everyone who's over the age of 7, but he's got, a JOB or had a good JOB. He's probably retired.
Isn't
so-
there one where the guy picks all the different women?
Yeah, but he was over the age
Yeah.
of 70.
Over 70?
He's over 70, so
And they
the
have
women
money
are
over there? On
also.
that side of the equation, they have money?
If they've planned well, then yes.
They have to have
They got
money.
broke people on the
Okay,
other
what are your
side?
questions? You didn't answer.
Yeah.
What stage in life? This one?
Right now.
This stage in life would be different than then. My 3 questions then were career goals, because he was totally broke, but he had potential.
Right.
2 is religion, because I wanted to raise my kids.
Okay.
My religion. And 3 is, what kind of car do you have?
I think those are all valid questions.
What are your questions now?
My questions now would be, what's my financial stability? Although now I've got more financial stability. I don't really care about religion as much as you're a good, kind person because my kids are raised. And my 3rd question would be, what do you do for fun?
Oh,
Those are good ones.
yeah.
But what I asked in my 20s and what I want now are different.
The most important question, will you ride with me on a motorcycle?
No.
And if you don't say
did that
yes,
come from?
if you don't say yes, it means you don't trust me.
What if they tell you to get on the back though?
No problem. It depends now.
You're gonna hold her.
What
You're
kind
gonna hold
of
her.
physical strategies?
I was gonna say, how much are you holding, or how much are you holding?
If they got strategies, I'm all in.
You know,
if they don't have a lot of strategies, I'm a maybe.
Does size matter?
Absolutely.
I mean, a woman's size.
All the
I
time.
mean, her body, not her
Everything.
breastises.
All of it. Add it all up.
So
No,
she
I don't
sits in the
discriminate.
front.
I don't say big is bad. Big sometimes big, bold is beautiful.
So
It all
anyway,
depends.
You sound like a cover girl commercial.
so what would you be looking for a woman now?
Breathing.
Aw.
I don't judge women like that. I judge women by,
Well, what would-
by
what would-
intelligence.
if you were,
you need a funny one now.
yeah, what would you be looking for now?
After I talked to you guys, I've
Right.
come to the realization where I screwed up.
You do.
No, funny.
years ago.
But you're funny. Could you have
Yeah,
two
but they
people that are
want
funny?
it.
Yeah.
They want. You can't marry a prune.
Well, there's a difference between prune and funny.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
over
you
the
just
age of
weren't funny.
over the age of 60, forget it. We're all
And they
prunes.
try to be funny, but they just weren't funny.
Right.
And now I see it.
Were you
my
funny
God,
then?
It's like a nightmare.
You
Me?
had to have been funny
I was
then.
funnier.
Were you?
Yes, very quick.
Quick-witted. So what would you ask?
Don't call me a nitwit.
I said witted.
Yes, very witty.
What would you ask?
Back then,
Now.
now you got money. That's all I care about. If you ain't got no money, next. Send in the clowns.
What
I
if she
got
got money? She wants a prenup because it goes to the kids from the ex-husband.
Prenup. Prenup. What the hell you sitting here for? A prenup, baby. We're in this together. We in it together.
That's all
Because
you
you're
want
gonna
is
take what
money?
I got. A lot of it.
That's all you want from
A
a
lot.
woman is her money?
Everything.
Really?
Yes. What's hers is mine, is mine, is mine, and everybody's mine is.
That's so.
I have to show
don't
you
know.
this TikTok after this because you remind me of this girl on TikTok that always talks about her money.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
But money
it's
doesn't buy. You
hilarious.
think money
It's
buys love?
It depends on how much you got.
Does money buy love?
How much money you got? I can show you love. I'm gonna tell you something. I talk a lot of mean game of caca because I ain't never married a rich woman. Just the opposite. So I'm just talking nonsense.
So you date broke women.
All the time. I put the E, I put the B, I put the capital B in broke. I'm gonna tell you right now.
But back when we were growing up, our
Broke.
generation,
Broke.
women weren't working like they're working now.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't work back then either.
Well, now that women are working, but 40, 50 years ago, not
Dawn,
all women had
Dawn,
careers.
how many people you know rented the backseat of their car to get gas money?
Only you.
Had to do what I had to
What
do.
people do I know changed the fuzzy dice color according to...
1974.
What?
A woman couldn't get a bank account until 1974.
Or on
So-
property.
Is that true? Until
Yeah.
1974?
It is
That's
true.
I can't.
crazy.
74,
My mom
I was
born
only.
2 years after that.
Your mom?
74,
My
I
mom
was
born
12.
76.
Wow.
I was 12. I had a bank account at 12.
Well, you're a man. So.
Yeah, it's different for you.
Well, my
Of
sister,
course you did.
Well, my sister took me.
I got a bank account at 16 because I got a job.
You got a lot of money? Are you like an annuity? Is that a yes? Or are you spending it all on Mr. Wonderful?
Oh.
No, I don't spend a lot of
So
my
you're
money.
loaded. Your bank is like, whoop!
No.
I see my, no, well, you know, you get
No.
there. You're gonna be very successful
Thank
because
you.
you have the right.
I hope so.
You have the right attitude. You don't have to hope. You just gotta make it do.
I know so.
So, speaking of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, I realized that I would be the funniest Bachelorette. That would be the funniest season if I was on The Bachelor.
They would throw you off the first day.
I would look through all of them and be like, can I get a new set? But the rules to get on are insane because I looked them
Yeah.
up last night. It's a whole 12 months of your life. You're in that 12 months, you are not allowed to watch TV, no music, no movies, no outside involvement with the...
Somebody's calling. Do you know how to work that?
Gotta love Josh's face. He just, the eyebrows go up.
Probably not.
Well, say hello. I gotta tell you, the important aspect of dating today has changed tenfold. Tenfold. Today, you gotta be smarter, you gotta be quicker, you gotta be on point, everything. It wasn't like back in the day that you were dumb and you still got over.
But we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have internet. We didn't have anything like
I had
that
a cell phone, it was about this big. It looked like a giant brick.
back in
had
the
it.
day.
Yeah, I had it in my car. Not that I ever used it.
It's totally different.
Speaking of the brick, have you seen the new Apple Vision thing?
That shit's
coming out.
$300.
$3,300. Have you seen it?
Yeah, but no, people are comparing it to the brick cell phones, because when they first came out, they were just massive, hunky-dory looking things. But obviously, as time progressed and technology got better, they shrunk the size to make it more, organic.
They don't end up being in like regular glasses one day, right?
That's what they're
They're talking about you put on contacts, clear, and it has a microchip in it now,
Yeah,
and you can
I
answer
heard
the
that.
phone with your brain,
Oh my God, can you imagine?
and you can move things.
That scares me.
I kind of like it.
If you like all this stuff, you gotta go on Netflix and watch a series called Black Mirror.
Oh my
Black
God,
Mirror?
Yeah.
'cause it's kind of
Okay,
about the
tonight.
I watched the first episode of that show and I couldn't finish it.
Grace, who's on the phone?
Grace, who's on the phone?
Someone that's
it's
making
an
her laugh.
Frizel?
Hi,
Okay.
Evan.
You know how to put them over?
Yeah, I'll try. Hang on. Can't transfer you over.
10 pound, and then the number. 10 and the 10 and
She's
then
having
with
a
the
nice
number.
conversation and she's laughing. I just realized that they called into the show.
That's because everyone's gonna ask the 3 questions and
Okay.
take it off the screen.
Ah,
Thank
it
you.
did it again. Okay, now I actually have no idea how to get this thing over.
All right, let Josh show you.
We'll try that one out also.
The funny thing about today's dating is that a guy and a girl start out the same. One likes the other more than the other, right? And then as they go along, somebody feels like they've gotten where they wanted to be. And then all of a sudden, the relationship gets lopsided. One person likes the other one more than the other. And that's the end of it.
Or then you see the potential and then you hone in
Yeah.
boat guy, JOB,
Right.
money, funny. And you're like, all right, I'm in. And then you start maneuvering to
Right.
get what you want.
In my situation, he like gave off a good impression before I realized like
All those other
all
things.
the other things.
That's
So
good.
like I was like already interested.
How
to
old
an
is he?
extent. He's 22.
Oh,
He
he's young,
turned
too.
22 in November.
He's got all that at 22?
Yeah, well, he didn't go to college. He just started working. So that was like kind of a red flag for me, because like you don't have to go to college, but like in my brain you do. That's just how.
Is
it
this
goes up in
somebody
there.
that you wouldn't feel bad about introducing to your parents?
Oh, he's already met them. He went over Christmas break and met my family. I met his.
Oh.
I hang out with his parents and brothers all the time.
You gotta tell Evan to call back.
Evan, call back. They disconnected you.
It's not
888-994-4995, Studio B.
I don't know what happened to it.
I don't think I've ever used this phone's weird.
It's 10 pound, the number, pound.
I didn't
transfer.
count it to 10. I just hung up on him.
What did Evan
No,
have
do
to say?
10 pound.
He asked to be on the show, and I was like, "What's
Evan,
do you
call
wanna
back. The
be
phone
transferred
system.
Over? Do you want me to have them call you back later?" And he's like, "Whatever, it's good." And then
And there he
let's
is.
try.
Let's
Let's
try
try
this again.
Let's try 10 pound this time.
I think that you wrote the directions down somewhere up
No,
there.
what happens is because we switched over, there was a switch. We added a third phone to the studio. Sometimes she acts a little wonky.
It's
But
always
I gotta straighten it out because I gotta make sure the Sarah Spiritual line is open, Jeff Santos line is open, and our 2 lines are
So
open.
now you got 4 lines.
Quattro.
Cuatro.
So 4 doesn't work as well as 3.
Do you think in English or Spanish? Hi, Evan.
Evan, how you doing?
Good morning, everybody. How are we?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing just great. I will say that for some reason, as I'm watching the show, Fred has looked 100 times better this year than when I met him last year. How's that possible?
Wow.
Evan, the deuce is in my pocket. I'll pay you.
Hey,
That's probably because I lost 40 pounds, Evan.
really? 40 pounds?
True that. True that.
Wow, congratulations. I tell you, I wake up every morning, I see you guys, you guys are live. I love the show, and I do love the topics you guys are talking about. I actually have something that I wanted to ask everybody and get an opinion on. Can we do that?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, so I know you guys been talking about, what you guys value, your first question if you ask a woman or a man, whether it's financial implications or whatever it may be. Here's my question, right? So, for me specifically, I look at what a person, I love people for who they are and not for what they have to offer, right? And I'm only 24, 25 this Saturday, and I think something that has transitioned throughout the years. And Freddie knows I'm in recovery, and so I've been through quite a bit of extensive history of things, right? I think in my early 20s when I was in college, there was this switch where, you know, all I wanted was a woman who, you know, had a great job and made good money and had, you know, a good mindset on her shoulders. And then, you know, after all is said and done, I actually relocated down here in Florida. There's just this transition, and I'm wondering if this happens for, you know, people that are older than me, right? Where, you know, you just start to like kind of, obviously you still want characteristics in your significant other, right? You want humor, or love, or whatever it may be. But I guess my question is, do people get that same transition of feelings as you get older versus when you're in your 20s? Because I know for me, you know, I'm still in my 20s, right? And I've had this transition where I don't value what someone has to offer as much as who they are as a human being.
That's actually a good question, because in my world, I don't call it transitions, I call it adjustments. And in relationships, it's like a football game. And every time you go from 23 to 24, there's one adjustment. When you're 24, is another adjustment. When a woman hits a certain age, 27, 28, 29, and 30, there's another adjustment. 30 to 35, 35 to 40. When they go over 40, you have to make adjustments in
50,
people's lives. Forget
going.
about it. But the bottom line here is, don't lock yourself into thinking that life is all in one perspective. It just isn't.
It changes as your perspective changes.
Absolutely, whether you're young, old, or anything else. But the bottom line is, have a good time. Don't hurt nobody. Keep to yourself, you know, your hands to yourself, and everything will work out. Just have a little faith in yourself. Everything's good. You know, Evan, I want to thank you for calling. It's a birthday gift. If you come into studio, I'll give you a bag of coffee on the house to you to celebrate your birthday. Thank you for calling in, buddy.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys, and you guys have a blessed day, okay?
You as well. Have a great morning.
That's
Thank you, Evan.
That's a great point. You make adjustments. Is adjustments harder for you at your age than it is for our age? Everything in between. Do you know adjustments? What do you do if you're a good adjustment maker and your significant other isn't?
I think it's a good question to finish up on the midday show.
Good question on the midday show. Call in. Let us know how you feel.
Making adjustments. All
It's
right.
really cool. I'm going to tell you something. This morning show is really cool.
You like it?
I heard a lot of good stuff about what you guys are doing on the morning show. People like to get up and get grooving into what you guys are putting together. This is not bad.
All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. We will see you midday, and we will finish the discussion on adjustments. See you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.